Attorney General Pam Bondi recently announced that nearly 200 arrests have been made in Washington, D.C., since President Donald Trump assumed emergency control of the Metropolitan Police Department, MPD. News.com has learned that the arrests, which include homicide suspects and undocumented immigrants, reflect the administration's sweeping use of federal authority to address crime in the capital. Attorney General Bondi reported that 189 arrests have taken place in the capital since the federalization of the MPD. Among those arrested were 2 homicide suspects, 17 suspected drug traffickers, 39 alleged illegal gun offenders and 2 individuals accused of crimes. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, accounted for 75 arrests, working alongside MPD on city checkpoints and neighborhood patrols. "This is what happens when you actually enforce the law," Bondi bragged on X. "We're taking back our nation's capital. Together, we will make DC beautiful, and safe again." Officials said nearly 50 people were arrested on a single night alone, including 29 undocumented immigrants. Bondi also announced a leadership change at MPD, removing Chief Pamela Smith and appointing DEA Administrator Terry Cole as Emergency Police Commissioner. Smith had previously faced criticism from the administration for limiting MPD cooperation with federal immigration authorities under the city's sanctuary policies. Bondi also signed an order titled Restoring Safety and Security to the District of Columbia that rescinded restrictions on MPD's work with ICE. President Trump invoked Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act, which authorizes the president to assume direct control of the city's police department for up to 30 days in emergencies. Federal agencies including the FBI, Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, and U.S. Capitol Police have joined MPD patrols. Hundreds of National Guard troops have also been deployed throughout the city. The Trump administration has justified the action as a response to escalating violent crime in the nation's capital and to what officials call inadequate enforcement under local leadership. The sweeping arrests and policy changes mark one of the most direct federal interventions in Washington's law enforcement in decades, according to reports. Supporters argue the action is necessary to reduce violent crime and improve coordination across agencies. However, critics including civil liberties groups warn that the move undermines the city's self-governance and expands the role of immigration enforcement in local policing.